World Grand Prix for the Sega Master System, copyright 1986. Now here's an excellent driving game for fans of old school driving games that can be found very easily today for an affordable price. It has more in common with pole position than Super Monaco GP or other 1980s racing games, other 1980s 8-bit F1 style racing games, and is a terrific find for your Master System or Sega Genesis if you have the power base converter. It's an arcade style game, so you're racing for time, not really against a pack of cars like in Super Monaco GP. So there's cars ahead of you magically, and you just pass them all. Try not to run into them. The game is very unforgiving. Your car will explode easily. Fortunately, it regenerates itself. It's like the Wolverine car. Perhaps it's made of adamantium, which would be an excellent material for race cars if you think about it. It's a tough game, harder than it looks. The controls are very twitchy. Since you do not have full analog control of your car using the Master System controller or the Sega Genesis controller, it's either all or nothing when you're turning, so you got to be careful in the corners. You can bump somebody if you're going slowly. You have brakes on this thing. But 9 times out of 10, if you hit anybody, you'll explode. So, come to think of it, it's not made of adamantium because that's the toughest material ever. It just has Wolverine's mutant power to regenerate itself. I like the translation, your points, now points, total points. And it's very polite. A lot of these old school Japanese games always said please. They don't do that anymore. Please press start button. I think some more politeness in today's games would benefit society. Please shoot the zombies. I enjoy the sound it makes when you pass other cars. Wish it did that in real life. The game looks very nice, and there's a bit of flicker, more so here on the video review than in the actual game if you're playing this on a television. Your race car is a 2-speed manual transmission, and the gameplay is far more similar to Namco's classic pole position than Sega's other well-known arcade racing games like Outrun and Hang On. It's a very impressive game. I mean, the fact that this came out on the Master System in 1986 speaks volumes for how well they were designing games for the very underappreciated Master System. Although, in all fairness, not every game on the Master System is nearly this good. Although Hang On is. The game comes with 12 tracks, which are loosely based on real-world tracks. Fuji and Monaco should jump out at you. One of the major standout features here with World Grand Prix is a track creation tool. You can design your own track and then drive on it. Now you can't save it, but it doesn't take very long to design a track and give it a spin. What a terrific feature. You did not see that in games like Rad Racer or Super Monaco GP. And, they don't have that in Gran Turismo or Forza either. Now they'll just charge you for tracks nowadays. The variety of backgrounds is very nice, colorful, and they sort of play along with the tracks that are loosely based on the real-world tracks. Each of the races is one lap. This is such a terrific game. It's not one I had back in the day, but I wish I did. Frankly, I think it just blows pole position out of the water, but it came out several years later. And this is Sega. They are the kings of arcade driving games, and always have been. I found my game cartridge out there for $5, and highly recommend this for fans of driving games.